Working with the awesome choir is one of the highlights of my year. I love it so much. I look forward to it every year. And that's like for 22 or 3 years now. I forget how long. Awesome choir is for everybody. It's for people who've been singing their whole life and they love choir with a capital C. The awesome choir is also for people who've never sung in a choir their life. They might have had messages from family members or friends about criticizing the way they sing. And we want everybody at the awesome choir, because everybody, if you are a human being, you can sing, you have the right to sing. So we welcome all sorts of singers. We make something really beautiful together, and we work really hard, but we have a super good time, and laughter is part of the journey. And it's always a very special week for me. Last fall, I had this incredible opportunity to work and sing on Zoom virtually with several Black song leaders and artists. And I just have a whole drawer full of really fun layer songs. So one of the song leaders that I'll be sharing during the Awesome Choir is Leah Morris. Lots of Unitarian Universalists are familiar with Leah because she's been beaming into Sunday services with lots of congregations. Leah just has a treasure trove of music that is simple to learn, easy to sing. Some of them make great walking songs and have been very healing for me during this time that we've been locked down. And one of the songs that I'll be teaching is her song called Good Enough. And it's a layer song, which means it's short and repeats a lot. And so people will have the opportunity to learn what are all the parts. That's also the great thing about Zoom. We don't have to worry about who's a soprano, who's an alto, who's a tenor, who's a bass. You go, oh, I like that part, so I'll pick that one to sing. So that's really one of the fun things. But that particular song, the main line is, my hands are strong enough, they're good enough, and I'm good enough. My hands are strong enough to give love. I know that and then that's the next part. So they're very short. Another artist we got to work with this past fall, who I'm excited to share, is Arne Batson. Arne and I are both graduates of the Community Choir Leadership Training Program that the Ubuntu Choir Network runs. And she is phenomenal. I love her so much. I love her energy. I love her artistry. She sang with Sweet Honey in the Rock. She was like a substitute singer and had to learn all the parts. So you can imagine the talent required for that. And she has spent the year on lockdown writing some incredible, incredible music. And one of them is called None of Us Are Free. None of us are free until all of us are free. Many of us have heard that. I think that's Fannie Lou Hamer. And so I want to play you a little piece of that. The main line is none of us, none of us, none of us,
none of us are free until all of us are free.
Also, looking forward to sharing a couple of my own songs. It's also been a very generative time for me. I wrote a song specifically for Zoom called What a Gift. I wrote it as a call and response song, which is also great for Zoom, so that I sing a line and then you answer. And I did write parts, so we'll get into some of the more beautiful complexities of that too. I miss singing in person with you. And I can't wait till next year, hopefully, when we'll all be back in the same room. And then I can't wait to hug all of my beautiful singers that come to MUUSA and to feel the vibration of your voices in person. And that day will come. I know that singing is one of the last things that will recover from the pandemic, but it will return. And until then, we will just create the joy and connect in the ways that we can, thanks to Zoom and virtual technology, and keep singing. Just don't forget that singing is still a powerful medicine, and it's the medicine we need for the times, for ourselves, for the people in our houses, and for anybody else that we are approved to be around. Don't forget that singing is essential medicine for you and for me and for all of us as human beings.
I'm Julie Enerson, and I serve as the chair of the Adult Programming Committee for MUUSA. but I'm also the person collecting and compiling all of the videos for our virtual awesome choir. Now I know a lot of you have had a chance to be part of a project like this over the past year, so you know the drill. But if you haven't, I really hope you'll give it a try. After our April 10th rehearsal, I will take about a week to get organized, and then on April 17th, you can go to our MUUSA page at MUUSA.org and you will find sing-along tracks and instructions for recording and submitting your videos. We will make it easy for you to be part of this. And a note to everybody, don't listen to your video and think, oh no, I can't submit this. Yes, you can, because individually we sound weird by ourselves, but when we all come together, we can make something amazing. I hope you'll be part of it.
None of us